For over a century, one phrase has echoed through classrooms, debates, and internet arguments: the missing link. Some say its absence disproves evolution. Others claim scientists are hiding it, and millions believe that if we can't find the one fossil that connects humans to animals, then the entire story of evolution falls apart. But what if I told you the missing link was never missing? And worse, it was never supposed to exist in the first place. Tonight, we're exposing one of the most misunderstood ideas in science, a myth so powerful it still confuses people across America, Britain, Canada, and beyond. This is the missing link myth, and what people get wrong, where the idea of the missing link came from. To understand the myth, we need to go back to the 1800s. When Charles Darwin introduced evolution, many people imagined it as a straight line, a ladder of progress: fish, reptiles, apes, humans. So naturally, people assumed there must be one perfect fossil, half animal, half human, standing neatly between two species. That imagined fossil became known as the missing link. But here's the first major problem. Evolution was never a ladder. It's a branching tree, and trees don't have single connecting rungs. Evolution is a tree, not a chain. Evolution works through branching populations, not sudden transformations. Species split. They adapt differently. Some survive, some go extinct. That means there was never one single link connecting major groups. There were entire populations spread across thousands of years. So when people ask, where is the missing link? They're asking the wrong question. What transitional fossils really are? Instead of a missing link, science predicts something far more realistic. Transitional fossils. These are species that show traits of older ancestors and traits of newer descendants, not half-and-half monsters, but functional living organisms in the middle of evolutionary change. Think of evolution like a movie. Fossils are individual frames, not the entire film. And, remarkably, we found many of those frames, Tiktaalik. When fish began to touch land. For decades, critics said there is no fossil showing fish evolving into land animals. Then, in 2004, scientists found Tiktaalik. Tiktaalik lived about 375 million years ago. It had fish features, scales, gills, and land animal features, a neck-wrist-like bones, a flattened head for breathing air. Tiktaalik wasn't fully walking on land, but it could push itself up, supporting its own weight. It's exactly what evolution predicted, not a missing link, a transitional form. Archaeopteryx. Dinosaurs. Take to the sky. Another famous claim: birds could not have evolved from dinosaurs. But fossils tell a very different story. Meet Archaeopteryx. Discovered in Germany, this creature lived about 150 million years ago. It had dinosaur traits: teeth-clawed hands, a long bony tail, bird traits, feathers, wings, lightweight bones. It couldn't fly like a modern bird, but it could glide. Archaeopteryx shows that birds didn't suddenly appear. They evolved step by step from feathered dinosaurs. Human evolution and the biggest misunderstanding. Now let's address the most emotional claim of all. Humans didn't evolve from apes. This sentence contains a misunderstanding. Humans did not evolve from modern apes. Humans and apes share a common ancestor, and we have fossils that show what those ancestors looked like. Australopithecus, walking before thinking. Australopithecus lived 4 to 2 million years ago. It had a small brain, like apes, long arms, but also upright walking human-like hips and legs. The famous fossil Lucy belongs to this group. Lucy proves something extraordinary. Humans walked upright before developing large brains. Again, not a missing link, but a transitional population. Why fossils are rare by nature. Another argument often heard: if evolution is true, where are all the fossils? Here's the reality. Fossilization is incredibly rare. For a fossil to form, an organism must die in the right place, be buried quickly, avoid decay, survive geological forces, and be discovered millions of years later. Expecting a complete fossil record is like expecting every page of a burned book to survive. And yet, despite the odds, we still have thousands of transitional fossils. The moving goalpost problem. There's something else worth noticing. Every time a transitional fossil is discovered, critics say, okay, but now there's another missing link before that. This happens because evolution is continuous. There will always be earlier forms, later forms, and transitions between them. Science doesn't claim perfection. It follows evidence wherever it leads.